my Secret Service agents who walked me out here. And I want to thank you all you kids, for bringing your parents to work.
Before you begin your opening statement, if you would introduce your two high-level staff assistants who have come with you today. I see them sitting behind you.
Thank you. My senior advisors are Jack and Kennedy. I hope that doesn't make my comments too partisan.
No, not taken that way at all. But we welcome your senior advisors to be with us today, and we're glad that they're here.
We have waived the mandatory 57-year-old retirement, bumped it up to 60. You'd be surprised how many folks that are at 57 years old and don't want to leave and would be willing to stay for a few extra years.
I'll just note, 57 is very young in the Senate.
I'll take your word for that,
Thank
Senator
you.
Reed.
And by the way, you said they were 62 years of age, and I'm here to tell you that 62 is not old. But
I want to talk a minute about the cloud. And by the way, the first person to download data from the cloud onto a tablet was Moses. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
And you've expressed to me your intention to visit the Detroit VA Medical Center to meet with veterans and staff.
You asked for my commitment on that. I gave it, and you invited me, but I understand what those kind of invitations mean, which is like, better get myself out there.
I want to thank you for the lovely area I'm privileged to live in. You're sort of my congressman when I'm away from home. So
I was hoping you'd vote for me.
Well, I think it would be illegal. I have to make a choice between you and me, and I'm choosing me selfishly. But
I understand.
I prefer to keep my legal residence, but I certainly love being in your district.
do you agree with Speaker McCarthy that going through committee is a better process? Chairman Smith or Arrington, do you believe that going through committee is a better process?
I always believe regular order is the way to do it. Unfortunately.
Okay, why didn't you do it then?
And I'm not in charge.
Well, who's in charge? Just another simple question. Can any of you define what regular order is? I'll help you. Hearings, markup, then you come to the Rules Committee, then you bring it to the floor, have votes and debates.
Mr. Chairman, I gave a phenomenal rebuttal to the wrong amendment.
We all noticed.
I mistakenly believe.
Move to strike.
As you know, I was coming here from another meeting, and I thought we were going in order. But as I should have recognized, there's nothing in order about Mr. Perry.
Mr. Chair, I just want to yield the gentleman from Louisiana 20 seconds to check his notes to be sure that in fact that was the right speech on the right amendment. One more time.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea.
This resolution, similar to HJ Resolution 29, uses the Congressional Review Act, CRA, to congressionally delist the northern long-eared bat. I hate bats, just for the record. If I see them, I go in the other direction. But see, there's it. But they do a lot for our environment.
I'm Batman.
They scare me to death. I got chased by one in the middle of the night, and I'll never forget it as long as I live.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I love what bats do. I just don't want to be in a room alone with them.
My friend from Arkansas, the chairman, actually brought up the 9th Amendment, talking about those reserved authorities and powers that we want to see left to the states. So let's keep an eye on that and brace for political whiplash, potentially. And with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back, and I was referencing the 10th Amendment, not the 9th Amendment.
10th. Yeah, the 10th, sorry.
You're the one that went
Reserved
to
to the
school.
states. Yeah, I ought to know better, huh?
All right.
Thanks for that correction.
Today, millions of Americans know and love Korean music, Korean cinema, Korean food, and Korean goods and products. K-pop now goes viral in our country, and for many Americans, their favorite movies are not in English, but in Korean.
I am wearing a hanbok, don't you know? Do you know what? This is a hanbok. It's Korean.
No, I know what it is.
I know. Yes, thank you so much. But the whole thing is not to trip over it. That is my goal in life right now.
A long, long time ago. still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I really felt my chance that I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver with the paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't have one more step. I can't remember if I tried when I read about his willow bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music